Did y'all come to dance a little bit? Just a little bit. One thing I know for sure, you said